I am one of the last generations of a dying species, the alpha male. That's right. You go, what's an alpha male? Well, we're going to get into that. And we're going to get into where they're going, what's going on now, and it's probably going to piss a whole bunch of you off. But I'm only going to say what a lot of men my age are thinking. And these young people need to know. Right? I don't know. Y'all don't like the happy joking videos. You like these in-your-face videos. The ones that are out there. Well, we got one today. About the alpha males. That's good black coffee. That's good. It makes the armpit hairs stand up. I ain't telling you. Let's get into it. What is an alpha male? Let's describe what that is first, in case those of you that don't know. Now, as I usually do, I research some things because there might be some things I miss. You know, because I am kind of isolated out here. I don't go mingle anymore. But what I see when I do go to town and what I see from other YouTube channels, I make a note of right here in the old noggin. Yeah, I do. And I save it up. And I save it up. And here we go. Core traits of an alpha male. Now, if I don't agree with these, I wouldn't say them. An alpha male has confidence, calm, sure of himself without needing anyone's approval. Yeah, that's me. Number one. Leadership. Naturally takes charge, influences others. Yep, that is definitely me. This ain't to toot my horn, okay? I am honestly giving you how I am. And if I wasn't an alpha male, I wouldn't say I was. Assertiveness. Speaks directly and isn't afraid to say what's on his mind. Well, that's definitely me. Yeah. Protection. Feels responsible for others' safety and well-being. Yeah. Yeah. Charisma. Draws people in with presence and energy. Ambition. Sets goals and aggressively pursues them. You know. Physical presence. Well, we're working on that, okay? Often portrayed as strong, fit, and capable. I'm trying. I'm getting back there. I'm not the man I once was. And man, come on, give me a break. I'm almost 60 years old. We covered that. Emotional control. That's a big one. Keeps his cool under pressure. And that's that. I definitely need to sharpen that dude, that's for sure. I'll tell you what. In the fire pit you go. Alright. Getting our sip of coffee. We're going to get into what I see today. Confirmed by Google and various other research tools that I used. Really, I already know what these are. I just print them out so I don't forget something in a video. It's, you know, part of the alpha male trait, forgetfulness. Oh, that's exceptionally good coffee today. All right. I have noticed a lot of things. You see it on YouTube all the time. There's a lot of young, you know, this is not a hate video. I'm just pointing some things out. Maybe young people can see this. Say, this is why the old people look at us this way. Well, you know, when you used to meet another man, when a man used to meet another man for the first time, we'd go up and you'd put your arm out, put your hand out like that, and you'd shake his hand and you'd grip the hell out of that hand. He'd grip the hell out of your hand back. They don't do that no more. I think the last of that ended in 2020 with the you know what. You know what they do now? And I've had them try this on me and it ain't working. They want to hug you now. they do this thing where they put this arm all the way around you, and then they put this hand on your shoulder. And I'm like, look, man, I want to dance. I'll go down to the bingo night. Later on, they have, karaoke. And I'll get Irma Jean and I'll dance with her. But I ain't dancing with you. Do not hug me. Back off, son. Yeah. That's what they do. That's where you first start noticing things are different. I don't know if I can go on with this, man. More men are discussing their mental health, crying in public, and expressing their vulnerability. Okay, next. Therapy. It's become socially acceptable for men to attend therapy, use skincare routines, or practice yoga and meditation. Go to Wally World now and look in the, shampoo aisle and the soap aisle. It scares me, man. There's a whole aisle of just for men stuff. Body washes and conditioners, and you don't need that. Okay? All you need is a bar of soap. White soap, Irish Spring, whatever you pick, just a bar of soap. Not that liquid crap that you put on the little poofy ball. Bar of soap, and you go like this. You get the spots. You don't sit in there and enjoy the shower. You wet down, you soap up. You get on out and cut some wood, whatever it is you got to do. That's it. That's what you got to do, man. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Oh, here's one that really gets me. Skinny jeans. Fashion. Pastel colors. I see them wearing these skinny looking jeans. Mostly them California dudes out there. And they're high water pants, and they ain't wearing no socks now. I ain't wearing no socks because I just woke up and I threw on some shoes. And I got to do laundry today. I do it once a month. That's right. I buy 34 pairs of underwear and, 60 pairs of socks. And when they're out, I do laundry. That's how man does it. I don't iron nothing either. Oh, but yeah, fashion. They're wearing Gucci stuff, and they're paying $1,000 for the same shirt I got at Walmart, made in the same country, but it's got Gucci on it. You know what else they're doing? They're wearing purses now. I know. They'll strap them across their chest, or they got the bags hanging there. Or they just flat out, I've seen them, I've watched them farting videos on, where that man goes into Beverly Hills dressed as an old fat man. They're carrying just regular purses. Don't care. They can get away with it there. They couldn't get away with that here yet. I'm just telling you. Grooming trends, there we go. I've seen them influencers do the manscaping videos. Manscaping. They're cutting hair that men should have never thought of cutting. Okay, you don't cut your armpit hair, and you certainly don't cut your manliness hair down there. You just don't do it. You don't shave your backs. You don't shave your chest. You don't get wax treatments. I gotta go on. Keep going. Push ahead. Push ahead. They do that. Over apologizing. Notice that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bump into somebody at the grocery. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Get out of my way, dude. Just get out of my way. Avoidance of dominance. Less direct confrontation or assertiveness in favor of compromise and emotional intelligence. Boy. Yeah. Cultural shifts. I'm going to get through this quickly, guys, but it needs to be said. Stay-at-home dads. Dudes are staying, hey, at least their dad's staying, with the kids, okay? That's a good thing. But they're staying home letting a woman go to work. They're staying home changing the diapers and vacuuming the floor. and doing the laundry. There's a song about that. You know, I don't know that I can complain about that one, but roles have definitely shifted. And I guess if you're going to be in your kid's life and you're a father, hey, if that's how you want to do it, that's going to be a man. Now, hopefully that you're manly and you're teaching him manly man skills, okay? How to use saws and keep his little butt up. Don't be in there baking no cakes and teaching him. No, don't be doing that. So, but that's something that's going on now. Rejection of traditional masculinity. Traits like rugged independence or aggression are being openly criticized. Like I'll get in the comments here. And it'll mostly be women probably, because they like their men a little feminine now. Yes, they do, I guess. Gender and identity trends. Some men are now list their pronouns in bios or introductions. You will never see me list a pronoun, okay? Never. There are men and there are women. That's it. That's it. That's all there is. God didn't make another one because he got bored with us. He had enough. That one will get me in trouble right there. I'll guarantee you. Yeah, I know it will. What else? What else, man? I don't know. I don't know. Do I even need to go over the rest of these? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking, man. I'm looking. I don't care about none of that. I made it. When I worked at the ranch, boss would always bring these young guys in to help me, you know, especially if my back was out, because I injured my back. I injured it at that ranch. And he'd bring them in to help me, and they were more of a hindrance than a help. I had to teach one kid how to hold a shovel. He didn't have any clue. And I knew the background of him. He was just raised, really nice kid, but he was raised by his mother, you know. And I think that's a big problem today. Too many guys are raised by their mother, and they just don't have any way to know what being a man is. And, you know, men stormed the beach at Normandy in World War II and all the wars before. And if we had the same situation today, I don't even know how that would play out, you know. And yes, there are alpha males that are being born today, but they are, I think society keeps them from speaking out. You know, you do have that. They're probably alpha men deep inside, but they're afraid to let anybody know that. And I'm telling you, you don't need to be afraid to let people know that. If you find yourself a woman, a girlfriend that likes you to be feminine, you know what you do? You go find you another one. That's what you do. Because if you feel like being a man, be a man. That's the bottom line. I know they're out there. It's in our DNA, but men are being raised to not show that, to fight it. And that's wrong. Because in the end, you know, I don't care how you swing it, or whatever way you put it, men are stronger than women. This planet needs men, okay? This planet could not survive without women, and this planet definitely could not survive without men. And as I've said in other videos, why men and women don't get along anymore, this could be one of the reasons. You know, it's just the absence of both parents. That's where everything started changing. You didn't really start noticing changes till about the year 2000, I would say. I mean, they were there. But man, just the last 10 years, it has really it's like, men are wearing blouses and stuff now. Man, these man buns, I hate that thing too. You know, this ain't to slam anyone. It's just what I notice, okay? I'm seeing that disappear. Our grandparents, great-grandparents, our ancestors would just, I'm sure they can't believe what they're seeing right now. It's just unreal. So let me know what you guys think, man. Like I said, it's I understand a pretty good part of the world, even though I'm isolated out here in the national forest. And as an influencer, I'm just trying to speak to the younger men. If you are an alpha male, not everybody is an alpha male. That's fine. A family could have 4 brothers, and 1 or 2 of them are an alpha male. I consider myself an alpha male, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Happy trails.